this morning, I want to talk about this subject: punished but not abandoned. Punished but not abandoned. I want to say it again: punished but not abandoned. The text is in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 4, verse 4 to verse 8 and verse 10. If you have some times, you can read it when you are at home today. During this message, we will take time to read some verses from Jeremiah 29, verse 4, 10. Are you with me? Is everybody with me? God has punished the children of Israel when God sent the Hebrews people into exile in Babylon for a period of 70 years because of their continuous sin. I'm introducing the message. We will read it during the message. God has punished the children of Israel when God sent the Hebrews people in exile in Babylon. If you know that story, it was for a period, how many years? 70 years, because of their continuous sin. However, while serving their sentence in a foreign country, God did not abandon the children of Israel even in their punishment time. In other words, God did not cease to support the children of Israel in exile. God was still looking after his children throughout the punishment. He was looking after them. God does not give up on his children even though they messed up. Let me say it again. God does not give up on his children even though they messed up. Let me say it again. God does not give up on his children even though they messed up. What God does, God punishes his children for being disobedient, for being unfaithful, but does not abandon, God does not give up, and God does not forsake his children. The Bible says, in the book of Hebrews chapter 13 verse 5b, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. I'll never leave you nor forsake you. Good parents, responsible father, a caring mother, a responsible mother will punish their child, but they will not give up on them. And just as parents punish their children, they do not abandon them. So God does the same thing. God disciplines his children. He punishes his children, but he does not forsake them. What I am talking today, it is the reality of my life. It is the reality of my life as a parent. It is the reality of my life as a man, as a father. I will never abandon my children, even though they messed up, because they messed up. They will mess up. I don't declare they will mess up, but I acknowledge that they may mess up, as sometimes I messed up as a child of God. Just as parents punish their children and do not abandon them, God disciplines his children, but God, He does not forsake them. Oh, I'm glad because I know that my God does not forsake me. Oh, I'm glad this morning because I know that God does not give up on me. Oh, I'm so happy today because God, He does not give up on me. He will not give up on you either. He doesn't give up on you, my brother. He doesn't give up on you, my sister. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you will do. But let me tell you, He may punish you. He will punish you if you did something just to correct you, just to give you the lesson that you need to learn. But He will not abandon you. He will not forsake you. He will not give up on you. People who give up on people, they don't care. People who give up on their child, parents who give up on their child, parents who give up on their daughters, on their son, they don't care about them. They don't feed them. They don't know anything about them. They don't want to know anything about them either. But in this text, God, He did not forsake His children. He punished them. He sent them to Babylon. Oh, so they can, for 70 years, He punished them. Oh, this morning you may say, oh, God is not a good God. Yes, God is a good God. Because in your punishment, He is teaching you something. In your punishment, He is teaching you something. I don't know if it is a punishment or not, but I know what you're going through. God is teaching you something. I don't know what you're going through in your life. I don't know what you're going through in your ministry. I don't know what you're going through with your children. I don't know what you're going through in your job. I don't know what you're going through in yourself. But let me tell you, it may be a punishment, but this is not abandon. It may be a punishment, it's not abandon. God does not abandon His children. God does not abandon His children. He does not forsake you because He said it in His word. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I don't know what you're going through this morning. I want to tell you again and again, He does not forsake you. He is teaching you a lesson that you need to learn. You need to learn. God punished the Israelites, but God did not forsake them. And during their time in captivity in Babylon, God shows support to His people because He loves them. He did not give up on them. Instead, God shows support to His children through His prophet. He talked to them. If you read Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 4, from verse 4, verse 5, God provided instructions for His children to achieve success while they were in exile, while they were in captivity.